not fine. Like, where is all my corruption? I need destruction to make me feel okay. Did I get lost along the way, playing nice like you wanted me to be? No, I will not smile to make your day. I just want to cause a little entropy. You tried so hard to make a hero out of me, but there are some rules I love to obey, and I just want to cause a little entropy. You tried so hard to take that discord out of me, but I'm not generic in that way, and I just want to cause a little entropy.
Hey ladies and gentlemen, Richard Kenobi here, and I'm back again to bring you another review of MLP Season 5, and today we have Episode 7, Make Some New Friends, but Keep Discord. Now, I was really happy that Discord is back in this. You know, it's been a while since we've seen him, and I was really happy. You know, John Delancey, of course, does amazing, as always, as Discord, and, you know, the interaction he has with pretty much anything he's around, it's just funny, and it's just bound to be, you know, just great. So this episode was another great one. It was a little better than 2 weeks ago's episode. And I liked, you know, how it sort of was this kind of lesson, but except you take the disaster of chaos and put them into this. So it was really good. So let's go ahead and get into the premise. So it starts off, we see, excuse me, I cannot talk today. I've been having that problem lately. But anyway, sorry. We see Discord and Fluttershy. They're in Fluttershy's cottage, and they're just talking, having tea, having the little cakes. It's very nice. I like it. And then she tells him about her new friend called Tree Hugger. Now, if you don't get the joke of that, then I'll explain later. And Discord is a little jealous that she has a new friend. And even more so, they talk about the Grand Galloping Gala, and he tries to ask her if he'll go with him. But, to his shock, she is going with Tree Hugger. So Discord is, of course, a little jealous, and we see him trying to just go around asking some people if they want to go to the Grand Galloping Gala with him. He asks, the CMC, he asks, of course, Rarity, he asks Applejack, and even, I think he asked Rainbow Dash, but I'm not sure. And he's just really jealous. And of course, we see him go to Pinkie Pie, and she's making all these cakes, and this is actually the funniest scene in the episode, where he says he'll take all of the cakes. And Pinkie Pie reaches out and shakes the camera, saying he'll take all of them. But then Discord sees Tree Hugger, and this is when we're introduced to the character, and surprise, surprise, she's a hippie. She literally is a hippie. You know, those kinds of, I like your vibe. She literally is, now you get the joke why she's called Tree Hugger. That was good. So, yes, Discord is, of course, he sort of likes her, but he's still jealous. So, we finally see him go into his dimension, and we see Discord's house. And it's rather impressive, I will say that. You know, despite, you know, random shit everywhere, he keeps his house very clean. Props to him for that. And then, of course, we see him talking to himself. He's just obsessed with this. But then he finally gets his invitation by the mailman, and he asks him, why is it so late? Because the mailman was having trouble finding his place. Well, then again, who could blame him? So anyway, Discord is wondering who is he going to take on such short notice, and then when we finally see the Grand Galloping Gala, we actually see that Twilight is Maine is a little different again. I think she should keep it that way from now on. I'm just saying, just me. And we see that Discord is with this slime princess. It's very weird. Just go along with it. So anyway, he's of course trying to show her off, make Fluttershy jealous, but so far that doesn't work. And of course he talks to Tree Hugger again. And then out of nowhere, when he locks this little slime princess thing out, she goes around and discovers this secret room with all the treasures in it. Now, I don't know if this thing is a he or a she, but I'm just going to assume it's a she. So, sorry if I make any false accusations. But anyway, we see that she, of course, gets all of it in her, and it grants her powers. So, she goes around, you know, making a mess of things, and before we get to that, we actually get to see Discord do a little stand-up comedy. The classic standing in the red brick background with the microphone. It's really funny. It's sort of like Jerry Springer, except if it was Discord. It's a lot funny. So then we see that, of course, we see that the slime princess, I don't even know what to call this thing. I'm just going to call her the slime princess. But we see that she is just making a mess of things, and we see Fluttershy and Discord talk, and Fluttershy is saying, you will always be my first friend. Just because I have new friends doesn't mean I'll never get tired of you. So of course Discord realizes how far he may have taken it, and then he fixes the problem just like that, and then all of the other ponies and Discord party, and there's this really funny line that Celestia says, "The night is still very young." Yes, it is. So, yeah, guys, overall, this was a very, very good episode. I was really, really surprised, I mean, how well this one was so much better than the last one. Now, I'm not saying the last one wasn't bad. Was it good? Was it better than Tanks for the Memories? No, but it was a decent episode. But this one was a lot better, you know, because it's Discord. How could you go wrong with Discord? I mean, for God's sakes, how could you go wrong? So, yeah, I really did enjoy this. You know, there were so many great moments in this episode, and I just loved seeing Discord on screen again. He's probably my #2 favorite character of all time. My #1, of course, being, you guessed it, Rainbow Dash. So, yeah, really, really good episode, and I can't wait for next week's episode. And spoiler warning, the next episode will finally continue the journey where we see Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash go to a location that's set on the map. So, yeah, expect a review of that next Saturday. So, yeah, guys, overall, great episode. Had a lot of good laughs. It was very nice to see Discord again in all of his grand fashion. And, yeah, I would give this one a well-deserved 9.2 out of 10. So, yeah, guys, overall, great episode. And if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe. And, of course, I'll see you next time. This is Richard Kenobi saying, may the Force be with you. Later, guys.